like a daddy. You niggas pathetic, you shut up a bit. Yeah, niggas ain't having no fitted. They act like we ready, get hit with a bullet. Nigga got dope when I put it.
That's enough of that. What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. Hope y'all can see me. Pretty sure y'all can see me. Today's video, I'm just gonna give you guys some tips. I'm gonna say like 7 things. It might be a little over 7, but we'll just say seven things of you should consider before going into trucking. We'll get right into it. But before we do that, can you guys do me a favor? Smash the like button so YouTube can recommend the video. I see you guys kind of ran up the how to hook up the tractor trailer video, so can y'all, like I said, smash the like button, leave a comment. Appreciate all the comments. We don't got no negative energy over here, so truthfully, like I said, if it's a negative comment, I probably will just heart it. That doesn't bother me, so I'm gonna let y'all know that now. Also, smash the subscribe button. I just hit 1,000 subs. Appreciate my boy Jesse. He gave me a little shout out. But ever since then, we've been growing. We done grow like 50 subscribers in probably like 2 days. So that's great. I wish I could do that every single day. So each video, I'm gonna obviously try to progress and keep going. But first thing I will say, I kind of made a little list for you guys. Number 1 thing to consider before you thinking about getting a CDL, getting into the trucking life. You may not find a job that's home. So like if you just want to be home, I'm not gonna say it's not for you, but it might not be for you. Cause I got lucky and I got a job fresh out of school. I probably was 3 weeks out of school, and maybe even 2 weeks. I was out of school and I found a local job 15 minutes from home. As you guys know, previous video, XBO. If you guys don't know, I'll leave it in the bio down below, so you guys can go watch that video of why I left there. I'm not at XBO anymore, I'm in a different truck. But enough about them. So I did find, like I said, I found a local job, but starting as a lot of guys that I know, they said they had to go on the road. They were gone for 5 days at a time, 6 days at a time, home 1 day, or they may have been gone 6-7 days, and then, or even longer, and they'll be only home 2-3 days back on the road. So that's a major key. If you don't, I'll just say, don't like driving, it might not be for you. Because if you're on the road, you could be going to any of the 48, 50, 52, whatever many states we got. You can go to, don't blast me for that, you can go to any of the states, honestly, and there's no telling. I don't know what companies you guys will go with, so obviously I can't give you an idea of what states you'll be expecting to go to. But I run the East Coast now. I like it. It's a little over a 12-hour drive. I'm gone just 2 nights out the week. So like I said, consider that if you like to drive. If you don't like driving, and you can't find a local job, right now trucking is in high demand, so you might get lucky and you may be able to find a local job, because everywhere needs drivers. But also the money's on the road. I will tell you that now. The money is on the road. Number 2 is you may have to find spots to take a shower, man. Like if you're gone 5-6 days, like I'm pretty sure you're not gonna go 5-6 days without taking a shower. Like that's just plain out disgusting, obviously. Me, like I said, I'm gone every other night, so I can find spots out here to take a shower, or I can go home. Obviously I go home every day, so I can take a shower in the morning. It works out for me because I can take a shower in the morning before I leave, and then I can take a shower obviously when I get home the following day. So it's like I still take my shower every single day. Also, you got to brush your teeth. If you're not at a truck stop, obviously some of the places are dirty. You don't want to brush your, I will tell you that truck stops are, a lot of them are filthy, but a lot of them are good. I will say that as well. I go to Flying J's, so for the most part on my way here, a lot of the Flying J's are actually in good condition. They do keep up with the obviously making sure everything is all clean and stuff like that. A lot of the Oasis and stuff, they are clean as well. You can also stop there and get food. So that is another thing to consider, taking a shower. You do got, like I said, brush your teeth. Me personally, I just keep my toothbrush, my toothpaste, and mouthwash. I can just open my door and I got obviously a bunch of bottles of water. I just brush my teeth out of my truck. So that's another thing. I keep deodorant and all that stuff in my bag, bring extra clothes, underwear. So that's another thing. Make sure you do bring stuff that you need on the road that you would need at home. That's thing number 2 that you got to consider. Thing number 3, your life is on the line when you're on the road. That's a major one. When you're on the road, even at home, your life is on the line everywhere you do, anywhere you go, every single day in life. But with the trucking, you are 12 hours away from home, like me. Anything can happen, dude. Like, and I'm not speaking this into existence, knock on wood, whatever I got to do. But anything can happen. There's idiot truck drivers, there's idiot car drivers, there's idiots in general just on the road. Like, you got to pay attention to your surroundings. Me being from Chicago, obviously I'm always alert. You know, I'm used to that. I always got to pay attention to my surroundings. I don't know Philly, but Philly's obviously also part of crazy, you know, one of the craziest cities in the United States. So obviously I pay attention here, but me just naturally, I pay attention everywhere I go. But also with just being on the line, anything can happen. I drive in the mountains. There's a lot of sharp curves, a lot of downhills, a lot of uphills. It's crazy. Like, I'm not talking about sharp curves, I'm talking super. Like, they put arrows for you to slow down. But if you're going down a downhill and you got a heavy load, my truck only goes to 73, but on the dash there's 90. When I'm going downhill, I've got this thing up to 87. So that should tell you, you know, like how heavy my trailer is and how heavy how heavy the load is on the back. And when I'm going downhill, it's pushing me. So that's not even with me pushing the gas, that's just letting me let it coast. So I use my engine braking. I showed that in another video. I'll probably do more of that in another video as well. But yeah, like I said, it's the sharp curves, dude. When you're going 80 something down a hill, you feel the truck like shaking. It'll scare you. So that's something to be mindful of. You know, with sharp curves, it'll say the speed limit to go around it is 60, and then you're going 82 coming down, you know, and you got to slow down. And sometimes the brakes get a little, you know, heavy, so you can't really brake how you want to. It may sometimes feel like you don't have brakes, you know what I mean? But I mean, obviously you do have brakes, but you get what I mean. So that's thing number 3. Number 4, your maintenance. If you want to get into this trucking industry and you're just thinking like you're not going to pay attention to what's going on with your truck, you're not going to pay attention to obviously like the trailer that you hook up to, the wire, the electrical cords and air lines. If you're not going to pay attention to make sure that there's no like wires or anything, they're not cut or anything like that, this is not for you. I'm telling you that right now. That's a big thing, which brings me into number 4 or number 5, whatever. I don't remember which one I was on. Number 5, I'm gonna just say safety. You have to be safe out here. We're considered the professional drivers. Have to be safe. That's the major thing out here. You will get pulled over. The police, actually, like I drive through Ohio, the police will drive alongside you and try to find something with their eye just wrong with the trailer or wrong with your truck. That way they can pull you over and put you out of service. That's one thing you'll get a ticket and you get put out of service. It's not something you want to go through. Also, there's a lot of scales on the way, so you got to scale your trailer depending on if your load is too heavy and you can't have over, I believe, 30, I want to say it's 34,000 pounds on each axle. You can't have any more than that. So if you're overweight, it's another ticket, you know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff you got to avoid. It's a lot of rules and regulations that you got to pay attention to. But as you become a truck driver, obviously you'll learn more about that stuff. If you guys want a video of a lot of, my bad guys, my memory, I lost insufficient space or whatever. I think I was on the rules and regulations. Like I said, if you want to see a video of that, you guys leave it in the comments. I'll get into that and tell you guys about it. But that's number 5, I believe. Number 6, sacrifices. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. You can't sacrifice, you know, being away from home, or, you know, just some things in life that you're not going to be able to do yet. You got to do what you have to do here in order to do what you want to do later on, if you know what I mean. Everybody should know what that means. That being said, sacrifices, like I said, you gotta have discipline, basically. Gotta know that, you know, this right now is just temporary. I mean, a lot of people take this, you know, obviously this is not one of my goals, is to stay in the trucking industry. I will say that. You are gonna get a lot of trucking videos from me, but I have bigger goals, and obviously I'm gonna bring that to the channel later on. But that's another video I will make, like what's after trucking. But like I said, sacrifices. You gotta be away from home. You gotta know that you're the professional driver. Like you may take blame for a lot of stuff, because it's like you're supposed to avoid conflict on the road. You're supposed to avoid everything, pretty much. You're, you know, 50,000 pounds compared to a little 3,000-4,000 pound car. You're more than 50,000 pounds, really, to be honest with you. But like I said, sacrifices, being away from home, being away from loved ones, staying out on the road days at a time. It's hard. It's not easy, I will say that. And then if you like are doing like team driving where you're with somebody that you don't know, it's, you know, it's crazy. It gets crazy. But other than that, I believe I was touching on safety. You do have to check everything on this truck: your coolant levels, your engine oil, your brake chambers, your fucking airbags on the trailer, the truck, brake chambers on both as well. All your air lines, your tires, make sure they're in good condition. All the lug nuts are in good place. Make sure landing gear and everything is all good. Your fifth wheel has to be obviously greased and everything. Make sure everything is mint on the truck, because if you break down on this road, a lot of these places I run into, I don't have signal. So when you ain't got signal, who are you gonna contact? You know what I mean? So do yourself the favor and make sure you check the truck before you leave every single day. I will say I didn't do that in the beginning. It didn't bite me in the ass, but don't be like me. I'm trying to tell you, because I've seen it happen to other drivers. With this job, I always check it because I'm gone. When I was local, I didn't check it because I was in obviously a company truck, but I did check it here and there, maybe twice, 3 times a week. But every day before you drive, you should check. Safety. You have to be safe. You can get a ticket for any little thing. I'm telling you, police aim for truck drivers, and we're what's making the world run, if you know that. So like I said, these are little, maybe might have been over 7 things to consider that you may need to think about before you get into driving. So that being said, I'm going to end the video here. Make sure you guys please smash the like button, and it don't cost a thing to subscribe to the channel. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, leave any suggestions of what type of videos you want to see. I'll get into those as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.